Donald, gotta follow my lead. Feeling lovely in the spot. Soulful got you opening. Realness in your ear, and you know I stay holding. Got my weight up on it. My weight in this, got it by the bricks and grams. This music straight pick for your listening pleasure or any endeavor. Got the flow of the century that'll last forever. Real music gone, but I'm here to bring it back. Nev Dolo, keep it soulful, keep it live on track. Give her all that I got.
I say it like this, we go ahead and get started. First off, introduce yourself to those who don't know who you are.
Well, first off, Nev Dolo, NEPHDOLO. For all those don't know,
Where did the name Nev Dolo come from?
Well, name Nev Dolo come from, I used to rap with my uncle. We had a rap group called Uncle Neff.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
First uncle and nephew rap group, you know what I mean? But we actually was together for about a good, almost 8 years, man. 6 to 8 years, then he got off into his religion, He still helps out with the company and, I still get his support, but, he had to take a step back. So that's where you get Neff from Uncle Neff. And then Dolo, after that, I was just by myself. After that, I was pretty much by myself. So,
Neff.
So that's where you get Nev Dolo from. So
it's hot business. I love it.
Hey.
Okay. How long, have you been even doing this? Because I hear you just saying you did the group thing first.
Yeah.
So how long you been doing it? How long you been in the game?
Well, roughly, man, I've been in the game almost since after high school.
Mm-hmm.
I made my first record.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I mean? On my own label, which I still have to this day,
that's
Riot Records.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Pi, you know what I'm
Riot
saying? Riot Records, you
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? Milky Merv, Squirrel, Mo Flex, Tyson, you know what I mean? My Uncle C, Goonie, you know what I mean? G Trife, Star G. But yeah, we made our first record right after high school. And then, that was 1992, and I've been since 2011 right now, man. And I'm still relevant, so
that's
it's all
what it do.
good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Matter of fact, you're even more relevant now. So that's what it do.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple. This is what we do on Speak On It. I ask a couple of religious questions too.
Cool.
So I'm gonna ask you: are you a Christian?
Well, you can say yes.
Okay.
You can say yes. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, because I believe in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have no set religion, though. I just
Yeah.
believe in God and I believe in what's right. At the end of the day, you got good and evil, and we all know what that is. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be on the right side of the track, with goodness than anything.
So is it safe to say you don't go to a church right now?
I go.
Mm-hmm.
That put like this, I don't go every Sunday,
Okay.
but I will go to church.
Okay.
I will go.
Okay.
My thing is I'm not. Like I said, I don't
Belong.
No, I go. I belong. I feel like I belong in church.
Okay.
Like I just like certain churches. Like when I go to certain churches, I want the pastor to really preach. I want him to really get in my soul. You feel me?
Real talk,
Like
real talk.
then some I can go to some churches where the actual pastor can be relevant. Like just saying stuff that really makes sense. And what goes on right now. Like he's not really trying to preach, to you to make you want to do right, but just make you want to just live a good life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm feeling that. Okay. Okay, I ask everybody this to speak on the question right here. Speak on the question of the day is: do you believe the devil is in hip hop?
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Like, I would say, far as the money and probably the business side of it, yeah, that's the devil side of it. But actual hip hop artists, I don't think it's no devil in hip hop artists. You know what I mean? Because they only being what their environment is. Yeah. And most of us are pretty good dudes. And I think, it's a difference between hip hop and rap.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
break it down for me,
hip hop is something you basically live. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the air you breathe. Yeah. Rap is just something you do.
It's a part
of what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's just, like you said, it's just a part of hip hop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rapper, a person who raps, to me, they raps for the money. A hip hop person, they do it from the heart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. It was definitely a difference.
Speak. So okay, good. Now that's gonna help me transition into this next question. Then okay, how do you feel about Well, I'm gonna say this: do you listen to gospel rap or holy hip hop? They call it holy hip hop now.
Honestly,
and if so, what artists?
honestly, I really don't know the artists like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just know, Christian people that just listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you got some good artists out there. I mean, and I'm not listening to it as it's Christian rap.
Yeah.
Like Joe Budden's got a song on right now, Follow My Lead.
Yeah.
Like he's talking about, he's gonna follow God's lead. You know what I mean? And it's a basically commercial song right now.
Mm-hmm.
They playing it on MTV, so it definitely have a spiritual essence to it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Budden for doing that song.
Yes,
Beautiful
sir.
song,
Appreciate
bro.
you, Joe Budden.
Definitely a good song.
Yes, sir.
Far as him bringing that to the game,
yeah,
I think it has a impact where it's just showing like a spiritual side that we never thought could be in hip hop.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I like that presence of it because it's not somebody talking about the average money, clothes, and stuff. Because even in the rap, he said he's not concerned with the money, the cars, nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's more concerned about life and doing what's right.
Yeah.
So that's another good way to actually be going to the, put it like this, is a good way to go into the positive side of hip hop right now.
Do you think that's missing right now in hip hop? This is kind of
honestly, yes, it is missing.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, the record is a good record.
Mm-hmm.
It's filling the void that I haven't seen in the game
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't really do too much cussing. Like I mean, like I'm very I come from a very spiritual point of view anyway in some of my stuff. You know what I mean? It's coming from the heart. And I feel like, anything from the heart is spiritual and it's soulful. So,
Agree. Okay. This is going to help to the next question then. It says, how do you feel about hip hop in 2011 compared to hip hop in, let's say, the 90s?
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
And before you even get into it, you said you came out in 92.
Right.
So you came out,
right.
A lot of people say in the golden years of hip hop, the best part of hip hop.
Yes.
So how you feel it's changing, or is it good? Is it bad?
Tell you the truth, I mean, like the game has evolved so much, and me being here, man, I respect all aspects of the game. Like everybody who come out, year to year, time to time, because everything evolves and changes. Mm-hmm. And the younger guys who got the game right now, that's coming in the game doing their thing, is a difference of how they came in and how we came in, as far as like the lyrical content of what we're spitting. But I look at, and it's just a different time generation right now. It is. And I'm not going to say that they're supposed to come in the game and be like we were when we came in, because it's a total different feel. It was a total different era. And like right now, 2011, their era for them, it's all about swag right now. You know what I mean? Like back then in '92, it wasn't about swag. It was about you being raw or just having skill. So like now it's more 2011. It's more about swag, man, than you being raw, being lyrically raw. But like I said, certain songs, I can get with certain songs I can't. But for the most part, 2011. I feel good about it. It's still real rap out there. Okay. You got guys like Currency still making real hip hop. As far as new guys, you got Wiz Khalifa doing his thing. I like all them guys, man. I like all them guys. So
I feel you. Okay. Now you could do this all time, or we could either do of the 2000. So however you want to do this, it's top 5 favorite MCs. And why? Like, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, L, don't do that to me, man. That's hard, man. That's hard, L. That's hard, man. That's hard, L. That's real hard.
I do everybody like this.
That's hard, L. That's real hard, L. Because I'm such a fan of the game.
I love that.
I'm such a fan of the game, man. I can't really
put everybody in the box like that.
Because
I love that.
I mean, but honestly, like, tell you the truth, like, is my number one out of my top 5. I mean, like, I can't say because it's groups too. So I can't, like, it was times I liked the groups and it was times I liked the individual MCs.
Yeah,
but if you really want to, if we want to go with my best 5 of, I'll put it like this. We're just gonna go with my best 5 of who really inspired me to do what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 1, I got to say Run DMC.
Run DMC.
I gotta say Run DMC. Run DMC first, number 1, because when I saw a Rockbox video, you know what I'm saying. They was in the all black leather. You see me with the black on. Feel me? They was in the all black leather, man, and I was just like. They just look like, man, they look like my big brothers. Like they was just ready, for whatever. Like they was straight from what I can identify with, which is from the hood. Yeah. They had this raw energy. Yeah. No laces in their sneaker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't go with
hood. But flashy at the same time.
Yeah. It was, I don't know. They just kind of made me, once I saw that, man, it was like, yo, I want to be like them dudes. They like my big brothers or something. Them. My second one, I would say KRS-One because he's the teacher. I mean, lyrically, he mobs and he mashes on people, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then I gotta say Locks, D Block, you know what I mean? Number 3, I just like the way they came in the game and held it down. Yeah. I gotta honestly say I like all right, we're going on 4 now. Yeah. Well, the other 2, you know what I mean? I gotta say my number 4, they both won. Pac and Biggie, they just won to me. I'm sorry, y'all just gotta. Hey, look, they number 1. I mean, they all won to me. As far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Let me do why Pac and then why Biggie.
Man, Pac and Big is kind of pretty much influenced me the same. Okay. And I can't really say one did more than the other because. They both had that effect. Like, I love their music. Bottom line, I love their music. Yeah. I can still bang Pac today. I can still bang Biggie today. And feel them heartfelt like I did from day one. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I got to say they won to me. They and reason why they came fourth on my list because Run DMC came first. Yeah. You know what I mean? They was, as the time go up, like I said, but I put Locks number 3 because they just relevant right now. They raw. But whole D Block. Number 5, man. I gotta say my crew, my whole NOR crew, my whole Concrete crew, everybody who I make music with. Yeah. That's my number 5. I mean, they all my number 5. You feel me? All my whole number 5 is all the people that I make music with. Real talk.
I love that. Good answer. All right. I know you got a new project out right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the new project?
Man, new project, My Life, My Music, Part 2.
Okay.
It stems off of Part 1, which was the most prolific, greatest album that Neff Dolo has recorded this far, deemed a classic. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, I don't know, that was my first album. And
it was the first album do that though.
Yeah, man. Put it like this, I was in the streets, man. I was in the streets, man. Like, I was Walnut Avenue, yeah. Walnut, you know what I mean? Walnut, Chestnut, man. You know what I mean? Before, my life is what it is now, in recording that album, you know what I'm saying? I was in Trent, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And the first album, it was a bomb. It was like, it was just what I wanted it, and it was all me, and it was how I was living. It wasn't 90. Y'all know 95% of that album was true. Wasn't nothing fabricated on there. I made grown man cry on that album. I mean, it was songs on there made grown man cry. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, but it was real heartfelt. Yeah. Part 2, the project that's out right now is more like a step up from Part 1, and it's showing my growth. Okay. Showing my transition of me coming from having a lot of pain and suffering to actually doing better. Okay. You know what I mean? Like going from, what they would say from boo-boo to, sugar.
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me?
So now, do you feel like, I see you rock the chain, and on the chain, is the cross. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I need to ask you this question. Do you feel like God has a lot to do with who Neff Dolo is now and how you done changed and how
Definitely. Definitely. Like, you know, that's one thing I like about Speak On It. You know what I mean? We put the Lord in this. We keep it spiritual. Yeah, man. I mean, like, man, come on, man. I'm from 268 Walnut Avenue, man. I'm from. Right now I'm supposed to be a statistic. You know what I'm saying? Man. Real talk.
See, y'all don't know about that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really supposed to be a statistic, man.
Our era, we wasn't supposed to keep going. So
exactly.
It's a beautiful thing to even be sitting right now, you know, from what we're going through, what we've been through.
No doubt.
Especially, man, I don't think, that's what I think, too, is difference, going kind of back with the 2011 comparison thing. I think the difference now is they don't have it as bad as we did in the 90s. You know, you trying to come out and, you know, it's not as bad. It's more, now you can celebrate. They don't have to really talk about the struggle. There's some people that talk about the struggle.
Yeah. I mean, it's some people, don't get me wrong, you're right. It's some people that got the struggle. I mean, it's always going to be people that, you know what I mean, got less, and then, you know, and if they're artists, you know, it's going to come out in their art form. So that's always going to be there long as you got a starving artist that, you know what I mean, that's in the streets and ain't really, you know what I mean, he going to be hungry. And I love that. He going to be hungry. Yeah. But, you know, like nowadays, like you're saying, like far as like the game of hip hop, that's not elevated. They're, you know, they're more like celebrating, man. You know what I mean? It's more like everything is celebrating. I'm balling, everybody, but everybody ain't balling. Everybody ain't got money. You know what I'm saying? Bring that gritty back, man. I'm saying bring some of that gritty back, man. I mean, for real. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, we done watered it down too much. As far as I'm concerned,
I agree.
You know, teach his own. I love the bling bling. But bring some of that gritty back. Give me some EPMD. Take me back to the swamps. You know what I mean? With doing videos in the old abandoned buildings, man. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. I you know, this is what we about. Speak On is about this. So I'm gonna ask this question here. This is gonna be my second to the last one. I say, do you believe hip hop belongs in church, or do you think the two shouldn't mix?
Actually, I think it belongs everywhere. If you ask me, hip hop is everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not gonna say it's just supposed to be conformed to the church. I'm glad that the church has embraced it, and you know what I mean, and took it to a whole nother form, because we do need that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, hip hop needs everything.
Yeah, it does.
Hip hop, I can't really say hip hop doesn't need one thing and it don't need other thing. I'm like I said, like even right now. Shout out to Soulja Boy. We even need Soulja Boy. You know what I mean? Like we need everything. Like. You know, because I was having a, conversation, and with another guy, and he was like, certain things he can't stand about the new generation or the new stuff that's out. But I'm like, man, we need that to have that balance. Yeah. Because I'm saying there's certain stuff that I can't, like, honestly, my type of music and where I go at with it, and y'all know this, it's serious. And there's only certain songs I can make that you ain't gonna be able to party and have fun in my music because it's serious. But I can party and have a good time to Soulja Boy. You know what I mean? And let my hair down or whatever. Yeah. And that's we need some of everything. Like even with the spiritual part of hip hop, you know what I mean? With the gospel rap, we need everything. We need everything. Because that's what gives us our balance. So
I like that. That's what made. You got a good point, y'all. That's what made hip-hop different from all other genres of music, because everybody else was only kind of focused on one style when they came out with music. And what I don't want to happen is hip-hop to be just focused on just partying. I don't mind the party. I don't mind everybody getting fun and even talking about money. If y'all do that, I just don't want the radio to be bombarded with that. So that's the only thing I want to speak on my personal self. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with you though. You are totally right. We do need all of it. My last question is really not a question, man. It's just pretty much let everybody know your new projects, how we can get in touch with you. This man is a producer too. Y'all gotta remember that. This man is a producer.
I'll never put that out there, though.
He's cold on the production tip, so y'all need beats, holler at this man. Y'all can get get some beats through us, you know, Speak on the Magazine, just go speakonmagazine.com, look up Neff Dolo. We about to put this interview on. He's going to be the first person we putting on. He's actually putting it together for us, so he's going to be the first person we putting on the website. So y'all check the website out, check this interview out. Y'all going to check all his information. I'm gonna have it all under the page anyway, but I want you to just drop it down, let them know who you with, how we can get in touch with you, the whole nine.
Well, y'all can get at me, you know what I'm saying? If you really contact some bookings, you really want to book me, hit me up at neffdolo at AOL.com or neffdolo at gmail.com or neffdolo at yahoo.com. It don't matter. You know, everything is Neff Dolo.
Facebook.
Or, yes, Facebook too. You also can reach my affiliates page, which is Concrete Beats. You can check me out on Concrete. You can check me out on Riot Records page. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on my man C-Star page. You can catch me pretty much everywhere. Just Google search Neff Dolo, man. Everything will come up. And if y'all want to cop the records too, y'all can cop them too, man.
Yeah, where we get them? Where we get the records?
Man, all you gotta do is go to my website, man. And any of the websites I told you to go to all the websites. So Google search Neff Dolo, and then just look for all the albums, man.
You'll find beats. What if I need beats?
If you need beats, man, just hit me up on my Facebook, MySpace, and we'll go from there. Yeah. I like working, so it's nothing. That's the best way to get in contact with me. Facebook, MySpace, or my email. Because I stay on the computer. I stay grinding.
And he's not playing. He do stay grinding. I want to thank you. Thank you for doing this for me, man.
Thanks.
Y'all don't understand. He's doing me a favor. This man is like we didn't really get to know each other that well. We always just kind of seen each other and kind of want to hook up and stuff like that. We finally getting to do it. So I really appreciate you coming out and doing this with me. I appreciate you taking the pictures and everything. Y'all check his pictures out. He's gonna be in the mag. He is opening the door. He's a part of Speak on the History. So y'all peek this out. Look at this man. Pay attention to how he's gonna develop and change, and pay attention to his music. He's really doing something. So God bless you, bro.
Again, thanks, God bless you too.
Yep. Speak on it.
Life, man. Life business. Take you on journeys, man. Places your imagination. Come and walk with me. Kick back, get in the dark with me. Epitome in the streets, written off now, boss. I got my own. It is what it is. Still floss, be the chaperone in my own tone, at my own cost. Hot without the sauce, ain't no cooling me off anywhere I get it jumped off. That dude, the one and only. Get a bit of nephew, dog walk the beat like I'm supposed to do. Put it on for the world to see my pedigree, my talk now obsolete. Spit bullets when I speak, dump on the tracks and murk off on the beat and drum. The music like sex, I'm making it come so good, another song to be sung. From my brothers locked down and hung, that never had the chance to see. 20 I'ma let the whole world know. I'm in this for show, it's not a game, I'm just letting it go. Make the whole world feel. Show them the deal, it's not a game, and I do this for real. Let the whole world know. I'm in this for show, it's not a game, I'm just letting it go. Make the whole world feel. Show them the deal, it's not a game, and I do this for real.